Hello once again, dear viewers, to another episode of the Sain Pyniar Quiz 2019, brought to you by Doordarshan Kendra Shillong in collaboration with the Meghalaya AIDS Control Society. Hello viewers and welcome once again to another episode of the Sain Pyniar Quiz 2019, brought to you by Doordarshan Kendra Shillong in collaboration with the Meghalaya AIDS Control Society. This episode as well is a knockout round where one team will move on to the semi-finals. Three teams are here competing, so let's go and meet our three teams. Starting it off with Team A, please introduce yourselves.
Hello everyone, my name is Hao Bansan from Purdue Higher Secondary School.
I'm Adriel Lingdor from Purdue Higher Secondary School.
Team A, all the very best to you. Moving on now to Team B.
Hello everyone, my name is Shagarika Malakar. I am representing Balika Hindi Vidyalaya Secondary School.
Good morning everyone, my name is Diya Kaur. I am representing Balika Hindi Vidyalaya Secondary School.
Team B, all the very best to you as well. Moving on now, last but not the least, Team C.
Hello everyone, my name is Ferguson Makemori and I'm representing St. Francis DCS School.
Hello, I'm Frankie Sting. I represent from St. Francis DCS School.
All the very best Team C, and I wish all the best to all the three teams. So let's begin now with our first round in today's quiz, which is a round on HIV/AIDS awareness. So before we begin, let me explain to you all the rules. Each team will be asked two questions. Questions will pass during this round. 10 points for correctly answering a direct question and 5 points for correctly answering a past question. 10 seconds to answer a direct question and 5 seconds to answer a past question. No negative markings in this round. Are the rules clear? Okay, so let's begin. The first question for today's quiz is for Team A, Pearly Dew. Listen carefully. What are the various components of blood in humans? The components of blood in humans.
Red blood cells, white blood cells and platelets.
That's not the answer I'm looking for. Moves on now to Team B. Time's up. Moves to Team C.
Plasma.
Team A and Team C, you gave answers, you gave half the answer, they gave half the answer, so I can't give you any points. The right answer I was looking for, in humans, the components of blood are plasma, as Team C said, the blood cells, which you said, like red blood cells and white blood cells, and cell fragments called platelets. Okay, there are three components. So the plasma, the blood cells and the platelets. So no points there, Team A. Moving on now, this is a direct question for Team B, Balika Hindi Vidyalaya. Listen very carefully. Why is blood red in color?
Because hemoglobin is mixed with it.
Because of the presence of hemoglobin. Yes, that's the correct answer. 20 points, Team B. Moving on, this is a direct question now for Team C, St. Francis. Please give me a specific answer. What is the age range? I want an age range within which a donor can donate blood. What is the age range within which a donor can donate blood? Team C, St. Francis.
18.
2. Time's up. Moves on now to Team A.
24 till 28.
24 till 28. So what about those who are after 28? Can't they donate blood? That's the incorrect answer. Moves on to Team B.
18 to 35.
18 to 35. Again, there's a mistake, so that's not the right answer. Team C, the right answer I was looking for is 18 to 65 years old. Okay, 18 till 65. So that's the correct answer. Moving on now, this is a direct question, the second direct question now for Team A, Pearly Dew. Listen carefully. Above what weight can a person donate blood? Above what weight? So he has to have a minimum weight for him to donate blood?
45.
45. I think it's a guess from your side to say 45, but it's correct. So 20 points to team A, Pearly Dew. Moving on. Now this is the second direct question for team B, Balika Hindi Vidyalaya. Balika Hindi Vidyalaya. Listen very carefully. How many times can one donate blood in a year?
2 times.
That is the incorrect answer. Moves on to team C, St. Francis. Moves on to team A.
3.
3 times. That is the incorrect answer. So the answer I was looking for is 4 times a year. Okay, you can donate blood 4 times a year. So moving on now, this is a direct question for team C, St. Francis. All right, the last question in this round. How much quantity of blood can one donate once every 3 months? How much quantity of blood can one donate once every 3 months? Team A.
2 liters.
2 liters. That's not the answer I'm looking for. Moving on to team B.
3 liters.
3 liters. That's not the answer I'm looking for. The right answer is 300 to 350 milliliters. In milliliters, you've given me in liters. You've made it sound as if the person donating is like a vampire, you know. So with that, we've come to the end of round 1, the HIV awareness round. So let's move on now to our second round, which is a round on audio visual. So before we begin, let me explain to you the rules. Each team will be asked one audio visual question. Questions will pass during this round. 10 seconds to answer a direct question, 5 seconds to answer a past question. 20 points for correctly answering a direct and 10 points for correctly answering a past question. Be careful here because there will be -5 points for an incorrect answer, whether it's direct or past. Are the rules clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's begin. The first question again for team A, Pearly Dew, and it appears to be a picture. So have a look at the picture and I'll ask you your question. Alright. Mohandas Dayal was once a dusting boy. Founded the house of Dash in 1928 and the first Dash factory came up in 1929 with only 12 people making confectionaries. This advertisement was from the year 1938. Can you identify the brand?
Gluco.
That's not the brand. I want the name of the brand. Actually, as you can see, I have removed. So I'll have to take that answer, Gluco. So -5 points, team A. Moving on now, team B, Balika Hindi Vidyalaya. Do you have the answer?
No, sir.
Team C? It should have been easy for you all because look, I've erased this first part, but then there's Gluco. Gluco. G. What is it? Parle G. This is Parle G. Alright? So this is an advertisement of Parle G in the year 1938. It was only in the year 1985 that the Parle Gluco was shortened to Parle G. So no points. In fact, minus points to team A and no points to the other teams. Moving on now, this is a direct question for team B, Balika Hindi Vidyalaya, and it appears to be an audio. So before you hear or before you listen to the audio, let me give you a brief summary. This event was during the India Today Conclave 2019 held in the Taj Palace, New Delhi. The interviewer at the event was journalist Buria Mojumdar. Identify the person singing. Give me the name of the person singing.
Life is still trying to get up that gripping in your hole. destination. I realized quickly when I knew I should that the world was made up of this robot foot of man. For whatever that means. And so I cry sometimes when I'm lying abed just to get it all out. What's in my head and I'm feeling a little peculiar.
Okay, so let me give you a clue here. There were two people. Boria Mojumdar was interviewing them. One of them was Mithali Raj. Who's the other? The one singing. I want the name of the person singing. Team B. Passes on to Team C, St. Francis. Passes on to Team A. Playing it safe. Team B, I gave you the hint, Mithali Raj. So you should understand that the panelists over there were sports persons. So the person singing was Mary Com. Okay? That is Mary Com, the name of the singer. So no points there, Team B. Now this is a very interesting question and it's for Team C, St. Francis. So it appears to be a picture. Have a look at the picture and then I'll ask you the question. So this temple is famous for its fusion of Christian, Islamic, Hindu and Buddhist art motifs as a symbol of unity of all religions. It resembles a temple, a mosque and a church if seen from different positions. Question is simple, name this famous temple. Very, very famous place in India. Not just for religious reasons, but for secular reasons as well. Time's up, moves on now to Team A.
Pass.
You're passing it. Team B. So, no team scored here. Team C, this is the Belur Math. The Belur Math of the Ramakrishna Mission in Kolkata. Very, very famous place. How could you have missed it? So with that, we've come to the end of round 2, which is an audio-visual round. So we're done with 2 rounds. So let me just give you the score as it is presently. Team A, Pearly Dew, is with 15 points. Team B, Balika Vidyalaya, is with 20 points and so far leading the quiz. And Team C, St. Francis, is yet to open their account. Alright, so 2 more rounds to go. So you can all change your luck till the end, okay? So let's begin now with our 3rd round, which is a round on dumb charades, okay? Let me explain to you the rules. Each team will be given 1 word or phrase to enact during this round. One team member will have to enact the word or phrase and the other teammate must correctly guess the word or phrase in question. The teammate enacting the word or phrase must use only their body language. They are not allowed in any circumstance to use their voices or their lip movements. 60 seconds to each team to answer a question. 30 points for a correct answer. No negative markings. So you can keep on guessing until you get the right answer. And questions will not pass during this round. Are the rules clear?
Yes, sir.
Alright, so let's begin with our round 3, dumb charades round. So let's start it off with Team A. So I invite someone from Team A, please come forward. Pick up a chit, let's see what your word or phrase is. You saw? Okay. So like I already said, like I already told the other 3 teams, they're all going to be about movies, okay? So are you ready? 60 seconds. Your time starts now. Make some guesses. There's no negative point, no negative markings here.
brain.
You're not expressing it. Give it a try, it's alright. Time's up. So, I think your partner didn't even make a mention to you about whether it's Hindi or English or which other language. The answer I was looking for is Bhool Bhulaiya. That's the name of the movie, Bhool Bhulaiya, okay? So, no points there, Team A. Okay, alright then. So, Team A, no points there. So, Team B, are you ready? Someone from Team B, please come forward. So, Team B, are you ready? Alright, 60 seconds. Your time starts now.
Guitar. Sitar. Old. Bahubali. Mastani. Mastani, but Mastani. Begum Mastani. Wait. ये मस्तानी
Time's up, Team B. You nearly got it right. It's Bajirao Mastani. You nearly got it right, Team B. So no points there. So now we invite someone from Team C, St. Francis. Please come forward. And let's see what movie is in store for you. Okay, you heard it. So Team C, St. Francis, are you ready? Alright then. 60 seconds, your time starts now. Alright, time's up. Team C, St. Francis. The the name is Chennai Express. Okay? Chennai Express. Okay, teams. So we're done with round 3. Let's move on to our fourth and final round in today's quiz, which is going to be a rapid fire round. Okay? So before we begin, let me explain to you the rules. Each team will be asked a series of questions. Each team will be given 50 seconds. Before it was 40 seconds, this time it's going to be 50 seconds to answer all the questions. 10 points for a correct answer, minus 5 points for an incorrect answer. If a team does not know an answer, say pass and I'll move on to the next question and shall come back to the past question if there's sufficient amount of time left. Are the rules clear? Okay. So let's begin again with Team A. Pearly Dew, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
50 seconds. Your time starts now. Coral reefs in India can be found in Rameshwaram. True or false?
Pass.
Name the instrument used to see objects at the surface of water from a submarine. When you're in a submarine, what is the instrument that is used to see the surface of water?
Pass.
How many official languages does India have?
Pass.
Give me the name of the first man to propound the theory that planets revolve around the sun.
Pass.
Among the various allotropes of carbon, which is the hardest? The hardest allotrope of carbon.
Pass.
Russia is a member of the G7 countries. True or false? Time's up. No points there. Team A. Pearly Dew. Let me give you the answers. Coral reefs in India can be found in Rameshwaram. It's true. You can. Name the instrument used to see objects at the surface of water from a submarine underwater. It's the periscope. Okay? It's a periscope. How many official languages does India have? It has 2 official languages. Not to be confused with the scheduled languages. Okay? There are 22 scheduled languages, but there are 2 official languages, which are Hindi and English. First man to propound the theory that planets revolve around the sun. Very easy question. I thought you'd get it right. It's Copernicus. Among the various allotropes of carbon, which is the hardest? Again, a very easy question. It's a diamond. And Russia is a member of the G7 countries. This recently came up in the news. It's false. It's not. So now let's move on to team B, Balika Hindi Vidyalaya. 50 seconds. Are you ready?
Yes, yes.
Okay then, your time starts now. What language did Gautam Buddha use to preach to the common man?
Pass.
Highest mountain in Africa.
Pass.
The International Court of Justice is located in which city?
Bengaluru.
Bengaluru. No, that's the incorrect answer. Amjad Ali Khan is a famous Sarod player. True or false?
What question?
Amjad Ali Khan is a famous Sarod player. True or false?
True.
That is correct. Name the element which is common to all acids. The element which is common to all the acids.
Pass, pass.
Name the oldest mountain range in India.
Pass.
Time's up. So let me give you the answers to the other questions. What language did Gautam Buddha use to preach to the common man? Very easy question. It's Pali. Pali language, okay? Highest mountain in Africa. Very easy question again. It's Mount Kilimanjaro. The International Court of Justice is located in which city? This again came up in the news with the Kulbhushan Jadhav case. And this is in The Hague, Netherlands, okay? Amjad Ali Khan is a famous Sarod player. True or false? Yes, it's true. Name the element which is common to all acids. I think this is in your science textbooks. It's hydrogen. And name the oldest mountain range in India. It's the Aravalis. Okay, the Aravalis mountain range, the oldest mountain range in India. So moving on now, the last series of questions, and it's for Team C, St. Francis Lightcore. Are you ready? 50 seconds. Your time starts now. Which instrument is used to measure the depth of the ocean? To measure the depth, how deep an ocean is. What is the minimum age to become a member of the Rajya Sabha?
Pass.
Which country has the largest coastline? Tipu Sultan was the ruler of which kingdom?
Pass.
Arjuna Awards is given for excellent performance in sports. True or false?
Pass.
Light year is a unit of what? Light year. Time's up, Team C. So let me give you the answers. Which instrument is used to measure the depth of the ocean? It's fathometer. Okay, fathometer. What is the minimum age to become a member of the Rajya Sabha? It's 30 years. Okay, 30 years. Which country has the largest coastline? It's Canada. Tipu Sultan, this is a very easy question. Tipu Sultan was the ruler of which kingdom? Mysore. Arjuna Awards is given for excellent performance in sports. It's true. And light year is a unit of what? Again, very easy question. It's a unit of distance. It's a unit of distance. So we're done with all the 4 rounds, and I have with me here the final score tally, and it's clear that which team is going to move forward to the semi-finals. So let's start with team C. This is in 3rd place. Saint Francis unfortunately did not open their account during this quiz. In 2nd place, it's team A, Pearly Dew, with 15 points. And the winners of today's quiz and moving on to the semi-finals is team B, Balika Hindi Vidyalaya, with 25 points. So with that, dear viewers, we've come to the end of yet another episode of the Sain Pyniar quiz. We clearly had a winner today, and they're moving on to the semi-finals. So until we meet again next time with our next knockout round, this is your quiz master signing off. Thank you.